Success. It loves silence. Not because success is secretive, not because it's hiding from you. No, but because success needs time. It needs space. It needs quiet. Like a seed planted deep in the soil, success doesn't shout. It doesn't demand applause. It doesn't ask for validation. It simply begins, quietly, steadily, hidden from view, gathering strength under the surface. And then one day, it breaks through. Strong, visible, unshakable. But here's the problem. Too many people can't wait. They can't help but say it out loud. They want to announce it. I'm starting a new business. I'm writing a book. I'm about to change my life. Sound familiar? Why do we do that? Maybe it's the need for recognition. Maybe we want applause before we even begin. Maybe it feels good to hear others say, "Wow, that's amazing!" But let me tell you something I've learned. The more you talk about it, the less energy you have to actually do it. Strange, right? But it's true. It's a paradox. Sharing your dreams too early can rob you of the drive to chase them. I've watched it happen. I've lived it. People with brilliant ideas, ideas that could change their lives, talk themselves right out of them. They tell everyone, everywhere, and soon, the fire goes cold. Why? Because dreams exposed too soon to the cold wind of opinion often shrivel before they ever sprout. You see, success is like a fire, and fire needs to be contained, protected, fed, not blown around in the wind of public opinion. Every time you say, "Here's what I'm going to do," a little bit of your energy escapes. A little bit of your urgency fades. And worse, your mind begins to think it's already halfway there, just because you said it out loud. But you haven't done anything yet. That's the trap. You feel the reward without earning it. The applause becomes a substitute for the accomplishment. And what comes next? You relax. You lose steam. You say, "Maybe tomorrow." And tomorrow becomes next week. And next week becomes never. Let me give you a phrase to remember. Approval is not achievement. Don't confuse the two. When you share too much, too soon, you risk losing the very thing that matters most: momentum. Now I know what you're thinking. Shouldn't I tell someone? Shouldn't I be accountable? Yes, but only to the right people at the right time. You don't share delicate seeds with just anyone. You find someone who will water them, not stomp on them. Not everyone deserves to hear your dreams. Not yet. Some people will doubt you. Others will envy you. A few might pretend to support you, but quietly wait for you to fail. And sometimes, the most dangerous voices aren't cruel. They're just loud. Everyone's got an opinion. And if you're not careful, their noise becomes your inner voice. You start to second guess. Maybe I can't. Maybe this is crazy. Maybe I should just wait. And that's how dreams die. Not with a bang, but with a whisper of self-doubt. So what's the answer? Protect your vision. In the early stages, guard it like a gardener guards young plants from frost. Tell only those who will encourage. Share just enough to stay focused. Keep the rest in your heart. Now here's something powerful. The element of surprise. Imagine working quietly on your goals for months, even years. And then, out of nowhere, you unveil something extraordinary. People ask, "Where did that come from?" And you smile, because you know where it came from. It came from the hours no one saw. The mornings you rose before dawn, the late nights, the quiet work, the silence. Let your results do the talking. Let your success speak louder than your plans ever could. Let me tell you a story. There was a young man full of fire. Every time we spoke, he told me about his plans. Big plans. New business, new ventures, new goals. I nodded, I encouraged, but month after month, nothing changed. He'd announce, but not act, and people noticed. Over time, they stopped listening, and eventually, he stopped believing. Contrast that with another man I knew, a farmer. Quiet, steady. He had a dream, to turn his modest family farm into something extraordinary. Did he tell anyone? No. He read, he learned, he worked. He didn't post about it, didn't brag about it. He just did it. And when the harvest came in, people were stunned. How did you do it? And he said, I worked when no one was watching. Powerful. That's the difference between wishing and working, between noise and results. Because every minute spent explaining is a minute not spent executing. Every ounce of energy used to impress others is energy stolen from progress. Let me ask you something. How many times have you shared your plans, only to lose motivation right after? How many times have you let someone else's doubts plant seeds of hesitation? It's time to take your power back. Keep your plans close. Work in the shadows. Let the light find you when the work is done. The world is full of noise, opinions, advice, criticism, comparison. It's everywhere. And when you speak too soon, you invite all of it in. And even well-meaning voices can pull you off course. So what do? You build a greenhouse for your dreams. You create a space, quiet, focused, where your ideas can grow, protected from the storms of opinion. And in that space, momentum is born. Ah yes, momentum. It's a beautiful thing. Momentum doesn't come from talking. It comes from doing. One small step, followed by another, followed by another. And suddenly, you look up, and you're far down the road. Quietly, consistently. Let me tell you about a friend of mine. He always dreamed of writing a book, but he didn't tell anyone. He just sat down every morning and wrote 500 words. That was his rule. Rain or shine, good day or bad. Months later, the book was done, and when he showed it to us, his close circle, we were blown away. Because he had done the work in silence. And that silence, it amplified the impact. Meanwhile, another friend of mine, same dream, same talent, but he couldn't stop talking about it. He'd call, brainstorm, share outlines, but write? Not much. Too many updates, not enough chapters. And eventually, the book faded into a memory. So let me say this clearly. Action breeds confidence. Talk breeds hesitation. When you do the work, you build belief. You say to yourself, I can do this. But when you only talk about it, your mind stays in the realm of possibility, never reality. Now, someone may say, but won't people think I'm secretive? Let them. You're not being secretive. You're being strategic. You're not shutting people out. You're protecting what matters. You wouldn't invite the whole neighborhood to walk through your garden before the seeds have sprouted, would you? No. You tend it. You water it. You wait. And then, when it's ready, you open the gate. And people see the beauty you've grown. That's how you treat your goals. With patience. With care. So I challenge you, next time you set a goal, don't announce it. Write it down. Make a plan. And get to work. Let your actions be your announcement. Let your success be your story. Let your results speak the language you don't have to. There's something liberating about quiet effort, about not being under the spotlight. Because the spotlight, it brings pressure. And pressure too early kills the joy. kills the curiosity, kills the momentum. When you keep your work private, you give yourself room to fail, room to adjust, room to grow, without shame, without judgment. That's a gift you give yourself. And here's the beautiful part. When you don't seek applause, you grow trust in yourself. You learn to listen to your instincts, to lean into your own wisdom, to follow your own path. And when you're ready, really ready, you'll know when to share. And the world, they'll listen. Because now you've earned the right to speak. You've got the fruit. You've got the proof. You've got the results. So what does this all mean? It means stop talking. Start doing. It means protect your vision. Guard your energy. Build quietly. It means success doesn't need to shout. It simply grows. In silence, in discipline, in determination. So remember, next time you're tempted to say it all out loud, pause, and instead, go plant the seed. Work in the silence, and let the harvest speak for itself. Because results, they never lie, and your actions, they'll always say more than words ever could. So build your dream, but build it in silence, and when it's ready, the world will see. And they will say, "Where did that come from?" And you'll smile, because you know. You didn't just talk about it, you lived it. And that, my friend, is the difference.